Welcome into Ngā Punawai Sports Hub down here in Canterbury for the first look, well, my first look anyway, at this Canterbury women's team taking on a very strong county side. Some of the highlights from their game 2 weeks ago down in Wellington, which I was lucky enough to call. So Anthony Gelling joining you from Ngā Punawai here with Courtney Tidy.
Kia ora, tēnā koutou katoa.
So Courtney, you've had a look at these two teams already. What's your take so far on this Canterbury side? I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, Canterbury, they've been strong. They had a loss last week to the defending champions, Auckland, which they'll be disappointed with. They're led around the park by their good halves. They get good service out of their dummy half in Aruna. But for them, it's just they sustained a lot of pressure last week against Auckland on their try line. But it's just being able to, when they have possession of that ball, maintaining it. I guess it's been the story of the year so far for them.
Well, story of the postseason. Let's have a look at this. Akarana Falcons, 3 wins out of 3. It was an absolute nail-biter against Counties last week. So they are the only undefeated team so far. Auckland Vulcans, Counties, Manukau sitting tied at second on 4 points. And Canterbury, can they get a win today at home? So the crowd slowly building here as we have a look at the Canterbury side, which has a lot of new faces from not only 2 weeks but last week as well. A lot of chops and changes there. Any standouts for you there, Courtney?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, out of dummy half, Aruna, very strong performance last week. Very good service out of dummy half. Also, Tongiaso, she's very good, consistent threat on that left edge for this side. They've been put under a lot of pressure defensively. So for me, when they actually do have ball in hand, they can be damaging. They know they need to win today to stay, to keep their finals hopes alive. So they'll be looking to start strong this side.
Well, they are coached by Mr. Joseph Purcell Mika. We spoke to him earlier.
Joseph, how's the week been so far for the team?
Talofa, it's been good. Bit of challenges throughout the week. We've got some players out, so we've got our wider squad that's come in, so we're looking forward to them to do the job for us today.
And who is your standout player for the team?
We've got Katie there, the vice captain. We've got a few girls out there that's out in the backs that will do a lot of jobs for us, and we're depending on them to lead us through throughout the game.
And what are you expecting from the Counties team today?
Very physical team, very tough as well. They've got a lot of forwards out there who can ball play as well. Their backs are quite good. We're just going to be on our game and stay connected in our D, and hopefully we can hold them up and play some good footy.
Great stuff, and good luck for today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Well, he said he wants to hold them up. Hopefully not hold them up over the try line. Hopefully they'll be playing some footy down the other end. Of course, this is the Counties team that they'll be taking on. A few interesting changes here too. Lisa Rua moving into centre. She's been so good defensively on the wing. Who else has moved here? Pihima, the back row. You got to notice that they're missing some big bodies here. So Fraser Pukaya, Ana Tomalolo both picked up injuries against the Akarana Falcons last week. And no Sam Curtis.
Yeah, Sam Curtis, she's got delayed concussion, so she's out today. So that moves Sampson and Delai Loma Loma to the wing for this county side.
All right, well, they are coached by Mr. Lewis Papali'i. We spoke to him earlier too.
Afternoon, Lewis. How's the team's prep this week been?
Team's prep hasn't been too bad. We've got a few injuries on our list, but the girls are going good this week.
And who's the standout player from your team that we should be looking for?
We've got a pretty good spine in our forward pack, but we've also got Shantae, who's debuting today. She's going to bring some good skill to the game today.
And what do you expect from the Canterbury team today?
They got that eyes up 48, so that's hard to defend. So we'll be making sure we can shut down their team in that way. Yeah.
Great stuff. Good luck for today.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, so there's your weather today. 13 degrees, little 5-kilometre wind there. Lewis Papali'i, he did say that Shantae Toa is playing. I did see her on the team list, but I had to, I wanted to see it before I believe it, because she is always tied up with the rugby union stuff. But on debut today in the number 6 jersey, keep your eyes on her. It's a massive boost for counties in the half position.
Let's go Canterbury. Hashtag Canterbury. How's it looking, mate?
So 13 degrees down there in Christchurch, which is pretty warm. Is that quite warm for down there?
I was going to say it's a pretty warm day for them down there.
They'll all be out with the sunblock on.
Honestly, yes, just honestly.
Well, there's Toa
Yeah, and probably that.
just in the middle of your screen there, getting ready for the kickoff.
Yeah, so she's playing number 6. Usually she floats around at fullback, I believe, in rugby union. She did feature for Ortara this year, and that the comeback of all comebacks when they beat Richmond in the championship final. So looking forward to this one.
Kickoff here, Suncorp Stadium. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be a beauty. Oh, great. Here she comes.
And here we go.
Here she comes.
Tour gets us underway. And here come Canterbury, straight up the guts. That's how you make a statement. Usually in these games you see counties with the first big runs, usually Anatau Malolo bumping someone off. But of course she's not playing today. So a different look county side today. Some strong defense here on Ohare Fox in the 10 jersey. And this time it's Angafili. So a strong first set for Canterbury. Already into county's half. Roberts. She'll play at 40 out. 15 in from touch. A little bit of a push and shove. Getting the marker back to position. And a nice little kick looking for some green grass. She's found some. It's allowed to bounce. Great kick, great chase. What do you make of that first set, Courtney?
Great set from the Canterbury Bulls there. Charging runs from their forwards, as you said, straight up the gut, straight up the middle. Shifted it to both their edges and a good kick to finish. I'll be very happy with that one.
Well, Coach Joseph, he did mention that he is mindful of the physicality that counties bring to the table.
And also the speed that counties play with. You look how quickly they get to their play. The balls just allows them to roll forward straight up the park. Just minimising all the ground that Canterbury made in their first set.
Yeah, well, it seems to be quite a mobile pack out there today for counties. So Danny Gray kicks that one down to the corner. Canterbury, little shift, trying to get away from the ruck. Ooh, picked up, driven back there. Referee calls play on. Oh, some strong contact there on Angafili. But she finds her front. She'll play it 40 out from her own line.
Hit after hit in this game.
Really taking it to them up the middle, aren't they?
Well, and they're just playing with such intensity, both these sides. Adona shoots out a dummy half. You feel like they know they need to win this game to stay in finals contention in counties. I spoke to Taylor Curtis earlier this week. They're hurting from that loss last week. So they want to come out and prove a point today. And another good kick there for the Bulls.
Well, just 2 sets into it for the Bulls, but you got to say they're up for this one. A lot of good signs there. Forwards running hard. Now, you have to say, though, it was their middles that gassed out last week against the Vulcans. 36 points to 4 they went down. They do have a very capable forward pack, but there may be some question marks over the engine. Just how far they can carry this intensity that they've started with. So we're 3 minutes into this one. Counties with their second set of the game. Tuiala. It's her first carry. So down the short side now with Curtis. Oh. So I thought it might have been touched from the Canterbury winger, but referee says it's knocked on from Counties. And a great start from Canterbury continues.
Have a look at it here. This is what Counties are very good at, shifting it to their edges early, trying to catch the defensive line and get a overlap. However, didn't pay off for them this time. But look at them. That's what they'll look to do.
So Canterbury now with a fresh set. Inside Counties end. Oh, big contact all over the park. At the time it's the centre, pole. Now with a bit of space, Roberts finds Manea Waka. So Rua in the tackle, she chases out from marker, but the ball goes towards the post. So Arona is at number 9, keep your eyes on her. Holds it for a second, shows one, gives it eventually. Angafili, driven back a couple of metres, but she'll play it now, 7 metres out. Short ball. Samaili. Arona looking for opportunities here. Oh, little kick off the boot. It's thought the bounce might have come back again. But interesting little kick there from McGregor Pakai.
A rush kick there from Canterbury, but I like the work and the linking up of Arana out of dummy half. Just plays that good eyes up footy and linking with Rapida. They're a good combination. They probably needed to get the ball into Rapida's hands at the end of that set.
So play continues. Counties with a 7 tackle set now. Toa. Pihima, 2 tries last week. Solovi trying to get a quick play of the ball there. Slowed down a little bit from the Canterbury defense. Slow to get back to marker. Now here's some space for Curtis. Curtis, can she go around? She looks back inside. Ball's gone backwards. That time it's knocked forward. So Taylor Curtis, she's not scared to take him on the outside, is she?
No, and she's got speed to burn. And they'll keep going there all day. You see it here, just burns them on the outside, tries to get the offload. Almost found one of her players.
Yeah, it was a great run getting around Dana Napa there. That's going to be a great matchup. So off the scrum, it's a little drop back inside. Tongiaso, it's a handful to get to the ground. She'll stand up and play it. Lisa Rua, she's a defensive animal. I love watching her. I love watching her defend on that left edge. I'll tell you what, she had 5 or 6 try savers last week. But of course, 5 or 6 try savers wasn't enough. They went down to Akarana last week. 22 points to 18. Akarana scoring with something like 90 seconds left on the clock. It was a great game. So Counties currently 2 wins, 1 loss. That was their first loss of the tournament. Canterbury, their win-loss loss. Won in round 1, 22-8 against Wellington. A much improved Wellington side. I'd love to see them play again.
Counties too, they were down 12-0 in that first half. They had a poor start, which they were disappointed with, but they managed in the second half to put 18 points on the Akarana Falcons. And as you said, Akarana just getting that late try.
Yeah, well, it's
Seal the deal.
It's all about momentum. And here's Canterbury with all the momentum so far in this first half. And I'll tell you what, it's off the back of runs like that. Somaili, very slow play the ball. The marker's getting away with quite a lot so far in this one. So that's McGregor Pakai. Arona off the right foot. Links up with her runner back on the inside. It's Gates. Thorne will play it. Arona out the back. Rapira shows a pass before Grubber in. It's going to hold up. Oh, is that in? And she's put it on the line. So, not sure if the try's been awarded here.
It looks like it has, the way they're celebrating, and they're starting to head back to their half. Kick here from Rapida off the left boot. And the fullback, Waka, slams it down right before it goes over the line. You can hear the crowd cheering for that one.
So the try is awarded 4 points to 0. Canterbury, they're hot out the blocks today.
They are. They're hot out the blocks. They're high energy. That was a great chase from Waka and Roberts, both of them chasing that kick through. A great work from Rapida. I said they need to, at the back of their sets, get the ball into her hands. That's how dangerous she can be. But also off the back, as you said, some strong charging runs from Samailet and also Anga Philly. Just getting that go forward for this side.
So Bailey Rapira, first shot at goal for the day, 10 minutes into this contest. Looks good, but it's going to go a little to the right. So score remains 4 points to 0. 11 minutes gone. Oh, that's cozy in there, isn't it?
How good does that look?
That's what I need, a little trailer for people to carry me around. Look at this.
Try.
Slow motion replay. Mania Waka. I tell you what, Mania, that's the Cook Island word for beautiful. And that was a beautiful put down. That's a beautiful way to get on the scoreboard for sure.
Got the Tane, who'll be up next. Watching on, supporting.
So Toa drops this one onto the 20 and it's knocked back.
Picked up by Roberts.
So looking towards the middle of the park. Canterbury rolling forward. Going straight through the front door of this county side so far. There's a big hit from Pihima. So nice little tip-on plays there, just trying to get these big middles of counties moving around. Arona off the ground. So there's been a lot of traffic down this left edge of Canterbury early on. The right edge of counties, of course. So on tackle 5, Arona. It bounces once before it's scooped up. So Rua. Now we did say the engine of these Canterbury middles. No substitutions come on as yet. So Toa opts for the kick to touch, bites off 7 or 8 meters. There's another look at that run from Rua. So dangerous, looking for the offload too. So here come Counties. They're down by 1 try. Loto. So Solovi at dummy half. Barbara Alva'a. Toa's out on the left. She's calling it. She's got Lords Tuiala there. And the number 1 jersey. Oh, Tua off the left foot. Too good. Had all the shape and all the time in the world. Takes it to the line on the big left foot. 4 points for Counties.
Well, she had all the space too in front of her. She shaped to go left, but you look at that big gap on the Canterbury Bulls defensive line, and I thought surely she's going to have a go here, and that's exactly what she did. Stepped off the left, backed herself all the way, in for the try. I tell you what, they'll be happy that she's part of the team this week.
Oh, no, I think they've been waiting on her for some time. That's why, you know, when we were reading the team list here, I had to hear it from the coach himself that she was playing, that she had made the trip down there, but she's a massive boost for them. And again, you look at that replay. I'll tell you what, my eyes were on Tuiala at the back. And I think a lot of the Canterbury defenders might have been looking the same way.
See that big space just inside Robert's shoulder.
So to convert her own try. So conversion successful. Counties with the lead. After 15 minutes, has been quite a tight arm wrestle to start off. That's a great mullet. All smiles down here in Canterbury. So 16 minutes in. Counties with the ball back now in a 2-point lead. You may see some substitutions come rolling in. So Salovi at a dummy half, looks right, goes the other way. So up over halfway. Pihima. So dangerous with ball in hand. Chinese Pihima. There's a marker down on the ground. It's an opportunity for Counties to get back behind the ruck. But they go a little bit wider. Danny Nicole Gray. Brought down by Roberts. 5th tackle. Canterbury defence in 6s and 7s here. Speaking of 6s, here she is. Oh, picked off.
Rapida saved one for her side and gets them straight on the attack off their line. Looked like a try for all money for Counties.
Well, they had the numbers there. She shot in to make the intercept. If she doesn't catch that, there's 3 or 4 attackers ready to score a try. Great work from Rapida. And now Gates Thorne. There's another look at that. Look at that. The winger come all the way in. Oh, centre, sorry, come all the way in. Fantastic read. Counties there in numbers to shut her down. But Canterbury, great discipline with ball in hand. Sometimes with these games, you see so many errors in the first 10 minutes as the teams kind of settle into it.
Oh, a little step, little goosey from Rapida. She's been everywhere today. But you're right, great ball control, great discipline from both these sides with the ball in hand.
So Arona on the last tackle. It's a little end-on-end kick. Ends up with Tuiala. And now Sampson. So here they come, the outside backs. We're going to take some pressure off their forwards. There's a great one from Rua. Gets a quick play of the ball. So it's a deep pass to Toa. Oh, wow. Canterbury, first error of the game, 20 minutes in.
Oh, and she'll be disappointed in that, Waka. Great work from Toa. Just a little chip over the top, chip and chase for herself. And straight to Waka, but unfortunately couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, there's plenty of time there for Waka, maybe too much time. I think she could see that little gap down the short side, looking at where she wanted to run to before she'd caught the ball. So County's very, very dynamic off these scrums, which we've seen the last few weeks. Let's see what they got this time. Curtis. So Sharky Stowers on now in the dummy half roll. That's a great combo, isn't it? The 2 9s that they got. Solovi takes a rest, and Stowers comes on. It's a nightmare for the defense. Loto, Alva'a. Oh. It's a high shot to get her down, but I think you had to make it, didn't you?
She had to.
Had to.
And Odona said, oh, she kind of jumped into my arms there. Well, they gave each other a high five after. But this is where the Bulls are. Strong run from Counties. That's where they need to get up in their faces.
Nicole Gray. Oh, Curtis. Canterbury caught on their heels there. You can't do that standing on your try line. Taylor Curtis, second try for Counties.
Well, just straight off the back of that penalty, that high shot from Arona. And Counties Manukau got straight into it, straight to work through that lady right there, Taylor Curtis. She hit the ball with speed. We'll get another look at it here. Still had work to do, still beat 2 of the Bulls defenders.
Oh, look at that run. So that defender she leaves on the ground, it just tightens everything up, doesn't it?
Slams the ball down.
So Taylor Curtis, you were saying last week, they just fly in and out on the same day.
Yeah, so they flew down this morning. They'll fly back straight after pretty much. And I said, no, you're joking. She goes, no, in and out on the same day. I said, maybe that's why you guys haven't been having good starts, because you've been up so early. Have to catch a flight straight to the field. Wahine Toa, they can do it all.
So conversion falls short. 10 points to 4. The score remains 22 minutes gone. Yeah, what time would you be waking up if you had to fly to Christchurch? What time would you go?
I don't know. They must have been on. What time's the direct flight out of here? I should know. I was down there last week.
What time would you eat breakfast? Would you even eat? Would you even
Are
eat
you
breakfast?
eating breakfast on the plane?
Would you eat breakfast for a 12 o'clock game? You might not, would you?
No, maybe not. Or a banana or something. Probably doing their primers at the airport.
So Counties, whatever time they got up, they're wide awake now. Stowers out of dummy half, finds Loto. So we mentioned the engine at this Canterbury Fords. These Canterbury Fords have seem to be under a bit of pressure now. There's some repeat sets they're going to have to deal with.
And you can see they're trying to slow the ruck down. But Counties are so good at attracting 2, 3 defenders. And they're so quick to get to their front. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I was going to say
just
almost
about.
didn't find touch. But your county's so good at their quick play the balls. And as you said, Canterbury just not quick enough around the ruck and giving away multiple penalties. Makes it even tougher for them.
Well, the Canterbury game that I did watch last year was the Hannah Parsons show. So she doesn't seem to be featuring today. I know she's another one, another rugby union hybrid. So here come Counties through Loto. Got options both sides here. They've had some joy down the right edge with Curtis the last time they came down here, Alva'a. So keep your eyes on Pihima here in the 11. No, they go the other way. Loto, short ball. Lasoa. Stowers. That is absolutely characteristic of Crystal Stowers. I've seen that try many times. High fives all round. Counties 14 points to 4. Kick to come.
And all of this off the back of just charging runs from their forwards, just going straight up the middle. And as you said, Stowers just eyes up play, straight out of dummy half, takes on the defensive line. Goes straight over the top of Arona there, straight under the sticks.
Yeah, well, she done well to sneak through. It looked like all the space was out wide.
Well, it always does for this county side. Their forwards just work so hard through the middle, just drawing the defensive line in, and they have all the space out wide, and that's probably what Canterbury were thinking there, but Stowers still had plenty of work to do. Back-to-back tries for this county side.
So Toa kicks this one through. 2 out of 3 off the tee today. 26 minutes gone.
And just a reminder that these Wahine games are 35-minute halves. So less than 10 to go here at Ngā Punawai. It was such a good start from the Canterbury Bulls. They started with such intensity, great energy, but you almost feel like the wind's been taken out of their sails just a bit.
Yeah, well, it was similar scenes to last week, of course. So here they come now. They haven't touched the ball for a while. All the momentum with Counties. That's one way to get your momentum back. Big, strong tackle there on Carlene Lasoa, winding up.
It has been great work from these Canterbury forwards. Anga, Philip, Samaili, Manu's been good.
So there's appeal for a hip drop there. Looked a bit dangerous.
You see there, County's so good at getting straight up. No markers.
So Lords Tuiala plays it 10 metres in from touch. Stowers, Toa, going from left to right now. Back to Alva'a. Strong D in the middle there from Canterbury, but the markers again can't seem to get back to their feet on time.
And a turnover here for Canterbury. They're going to have to go 80 metres.
Yeah, that Counties middle unit though, definitely, it's definitely their strength, isn't it, what we've seen these last 3 weeks?
Oh, you look forward to it every week. Just the way they go straight up the middle, just bump off.
Well, that's one of the highlights of my week is Anatal Malolo off the back fence to start every game.
Mine too, straight off the kickoff.
Yeah.
Bumping players.
Yeah, I'm missing her today. I wish she was playing. Hope she's all right too. She picked up a bad head-on-head collision last week. And also Fraser Pokai, I think it might have been her knee perhaps last week. So here's a penalty here for Canterbury, much needed. 6 or so minutes left in the first half. Yeah, just some late attention there. So Canterbury with a tap and go. Arona. So Lotu has worked onto her back from Loto. Don't get them confused. There's a strong run. Angafili, so effective with the way she carries the ball. Beginning through a lot of work defensively too. So they tap and go again. Canterbury maintaining some strong pressure up the middle here. Tongiaso. Arona. Oh, strong contact. So Gates Thorne will play it. And Canterbury down this left-hand side. Lotu. Arona, persistent down this left edge. Counties with plenty of work to do indeed. Now they don't close the lid entirely on that. Canterbury, they're able to come back to the middle. So Arona will play it. They're calling for the ball out wide on this right edge. They haven't been getting much out there so far in this one. So Angafili will play it. Here we go. Can Counties defenders there with their backs turn? Can Canterbury capitalise? They're keeping the ball alive. But on the 5th tackle, they'll be stopped there. Great D from Counties.
Oh, great work from Counties defensively off their line, back-to-back repeated sets for this Canterbury side. Rapida, always dangerous with the ball in hands, looked to step back in. Unfortunately, it was met by plenty of Counties defenders. There was a big space there for it, though.
It was an important time to get the ball back. There's 2 penalties there, so 3 sets back-to-back for Counties. However, right on their try line, they're able to get possession back in their hands. Danny Nicole, great, keeping the ball alive. All these little offloads just keep zapping energy out of these Canterbury defenders. Lasoa. Strong tackle down low. Stowers. Testing out the markers. Can't take your eyes off her for a second. So last tackle now, Loto. Throws it back to Toa. Toa puts it nice and high. It's a strong chase coming from Counties. Ball is dropped, but it's gone back. No, it's gone forward. So with 3 minutes left on the clock, how important is this set for Canterbury?
Oh, it's huge. They need a. They did this last week actually. They had repeated sets defensively against them. They did very well, so they'll take a lot of confidence from that. Mind you, this County side, they'll want to strike again right before half-time. Great kick from Toa there. Went all the way up to the sky. And unfortunately, Canterbury couldn't hold on to it. Looked like it went backwards, but I think the second go at it was where the knock-on happened.
So Counties from Loto off the back of the scrum. Gray goes right to Iala. Some space out here. Keeping the ball alive. Here come Counties. There's only one defender out on that edge for Canterbury or down that short side. We'll see if they can get some more numbers there. No, Stowers has spotted it. Some numbers coming late. Oh, too good. Taylor Curtis squaring up there and putting her winger away. And Counties right on the cusp of half-time, scoring again.
Well, and they're so good off the back of their scrums, aren't they? They know exactly what they need to do. They find that space out wide. As you said, Stowers, she saw it straight away. She knew that's exactly where she needed to go. Finds Curtis, who just does a draw and pass, a jump over to put it down. Delai Loma Loma with the try for this county side. They didn't score a point last week in the first half. $20 here today already.
Yeah, they're up and rolling today. So Toa with her hardest kick so far today. So flags stay down, 50% kicking for Toa today. And there's 50% of Canterbury sitting on the hill.
Good to see them out though, supporting this. As we said earlier, this is a lovely day for them.
It is, beautiful day.
Down in Canterbury, 13 degrees. Got the fish and chips, bring the whānau out. Can they send some to us, please? It's about lunchtime, isn't it?
I don't know if it's lunchtime, but it is halftime. There goes the siren. So Canterbury head back into the sheds. Counties, they're going to stay out in this beautiful weather. So halftime, 20 points to 4. We'll be back with some first half highlights. So welcome back to Ngā Punawai Sport Complex here in Christchurch. Half time. Counties leading the Bulls 20 points to 4. Courtney, is that the score you predicted?
It is pretty close to it, actually, but we were treated to some great rugby league in the first half from the very first whistle. Canterbury Bulls with such intensity and energy. They started well, but Counties, they're just so good as they have been all season and just back-to-back tries. But here we have a look, the way that the Bulls started through the work of Aruna and Rapira. They kick off the left boot, and it was Waka, the fullback, who slams it down and opened the scoring for this game. Get another look at it from this angle. And look at the chasers there. Majority Canterbury. Great start for them. Also great energy from all their forwards, but then Counties were quick to reply.
Yeah, the work of Toa there. Every time she's touched the ball out on that left edge, she just looks so dangerous. That time there was a great shape they're setting up. Comes off the left foot. And then some action down the right edge.
Yeah, just Taylor Curtis hitting the ball with speed. Counties, through the work of their forwards, just hitting it straight up the middle, always manage to find space and get the ball out to the edges, who are so dangerous when they do have the ball in hand. That was a great try from them, and it was Stowers just from dummy half. Had a lot of work to do, played eyes up footy straight under the sticks for her side. And unfortunately, the Bulls' defence just didn't get up off their line quick enough. Yeah. Stowers again, getting the ball out to this right edge. As we said, they are so dangerous. She noticed that there was a big overlap out there. Plenty of players to her left, but she opted to go right to the short side, gets the ball to Taylor Curtis. And another try for Counties.
Yeah. Well, Shaki Sal, she's had her hand on everything since coming on the field. Massive injection of energy for Counties. One person I've been impressed with for Canterbury, Anika Gates-Thorne. Keep your eyes on her in the second half. We'll be back shortly.
I'm going to go get some fish and chips.
Don't forget the sauce.
Yeah, about 3, I think, yeah. Just waiting for them to communicate back to me, saying, hey, Ashley Dean, how much time left on the game? When is it? Yeah, that's right. We won. Yeah, we Yeah, that's right. I just have to make up as I go. Beautiful day, was it? Yeah, that's pretty cool. We've mostly tried to organise the same ranking. Oh, yeah. Did you hear? I'll be very. He heard you. Both of those up, 1 and 2. We have only played for us this year, right? Made a tackle. He's sitting next to the plane. I was like, oh no. One next to the
But that's a part of it, right? Coaching the message.
Yeah, that's right. It makes it a little bit easier to try coach him. No one wants to play good enough to do it because they won't know. Canterbury's coming back out now. Is that all good for Canterbury to come out?
So welcome back here for the second half in the National Women's Premiership. The Canterbury Bulls, the home team, trailing the county's Manukau Stingrays 20 points to 4. Let's see if Canterbury can rekindle some of that momentum they had in the first half.
Well, yeah, they started with such high energy, and they would have spoken about that, and that's exactly how they'll want to start this second half, because they were all over counties to start with, opened the scoring with the first try of the game. But as you said, it's just a question of whether they can maintain that for the half, and as we saw, great work by their forwards, both on attack and defence. But as this first half started to roll on, was counties just able to get to play the balls quickly and just get that roll forward.
So just waiting for the referee here. Bailey Rapira is ready to kick the second half off. So counties will start this set. 35 out from their own line. Stowers still on the field. It's a great combination they have between Stowers and Solovi.
As you said in the first half, such a luxury for them to have two great hookers. One goes off, the other one comes off. You don't lose anything.
Well, there she is. She's still on the field. Looks like she's playing loose forward. So you got both of them on at the same time. How good is that? And how good is this? Down the left edge, Tuiala off the pass from Toa. Shows and goes. Looking for Rua, who would cut back on the inside. So Counties, first set of the second half. Looking to ride that momentum that they carried before half-time. Stowers. Lotto. Gray. Thought about the offload. But on the fifth tackle, they keep hold. No one at dummy half there for Canterbury. And I don't know how many are too keen to carry this next ball. So looking to go a little bit wider there, Dana Napa. Pole. Salati Pole. Oh, Lasoa, strong tackle, Stowers joining in to drive back. And after 3 tackles, Canterbury still inside their 10. This is immense defensive pressure here from Counties. You look at the difference in the D-line. Markers are set, D-line set, blind speed. So Stowers, that's her 3rd or 4th tackle this set. Rapira kicking from inside their 20. Sampson. Toa, Rua. Rua spinning to her front. Plays it back to Toa. Whistle's gone a little bit off the mark perhaps. Canterbury looking rattled, aren't they?
Well, they are, which is unfortunate so early in their second half, whereas Counties looking the complete opposite. Great defensive set from them. Managed to keep Canterbury within their own 15 metres from their line.
Solovi. So 5 defenders in the picture there for Canterbury. There's bound to be some space out wide. Lotto. Oh, great defence there. Shooting up, putting pressure on Mary Canis.
Well, and that's exactly what the Bulls needed here. Just rushed up off the defensive line, straight in their face, putting pressure on, because look at that, great shape, all the space out wide. Great work there to rush up and force the error.
Beautiful scenery. down here in the South Island. So Canterbury in possession. County's making it very, very hard for them to get away from their try line. Looks like Gray gone down on back plate. So there could be a blow for Counties. Looking at their bench, I don't think there's any halfbacks on there. So Rapira. A better set from Canterbury as they get themselves down into County's end. 5 minutes gone in the second half.
And they'll just take a breather here. See the Counties just walking back.
Got the sunglasses on, been waiting all year to put these on. Today's the day. 13 degrees, baby.
Just a bit of chat going on here.
So it looks like Gray's still down on one knee. She went down on back plate after a tackle in that last set. So we'll see how she gets on. Hopefully stays on the field, nothing too serious. So Toa at dummy half finding Curtis. Not much room there for Curtis to run. Canterbury defence here slowing the ruck right down. Loto now with a bit of space out wide. Dalai Lama off the right foot. Oh, what a try if she can get there. No. Canterbury chase back and put a halt to that one. So for the second time there, Canterbury, they were been very, very slow getting off the ruck. This time they get penalised. It's Dana Napa, the number 4. She's got plenty more defending to do because here's Counties on their right edge. Gray, Lesoa spinning. And once again, Canterbury backs turn. Stowers goes left, Lotto, short ball. Smooth as you like. Counties turning all the pressure into points. Deschard scoring under the post.
Oh, and it was great work from this Counties side. They had all the length of the field to go earlier. You see here, great work from Rairi. Straight through 2 of the Canterbury defenders. But it all started down the other end of the field when the Stingrays shifted the ball out to the right edge. They found great space down there through Delai Loma. Great chase as well, though, from Canterbury through Canis.
Yeah, you wonder if that's something Counties have spotted now, that left edge for Canterbury. They seem to be solving all their problems by just getting up nice and hard, jamming right in. They were there in numbers to make that tackle on Curtis just before the line break. Of course, leaving a lot of space there for Counties. Big invitation for that Counties right edge to come down here. So 24 points to 4, Toa now. So from right in front, she was never going to miss. 26 points to 4. Counties leading Canterbury.
Great work from Counties getting the ball out to that left edge. And we get another look at the try here. And Rairi just between 2 of the Canterbury defenders, so close to the line. Mana waves from the crowd.
Straight back at you, gotta love it. So Canterbury leading at 1 point in this game. And now find themselves down by 22 points. Oh, someone down the back play there, time off. So it looked like a head clash maybe. We saw 2 or 3 of these last week. They go behind the tackle. Oh yeah. Looked like the hip of Arona.
Aye.
Bit of friendly fire. So a bit of water on the head and she's back to position. Mary Canis. Lesoa. So they're starting to get some joy down both edges here. Salovi, another strong run. Lotto keeping it nice and tight. Very close to the ruck. Again, just drawing in all this Canterbury defence. Salovi, second carry of the set. She's an absolute machine. So now, here they go. Tua looking to go over the top of them. It's taken on the full, so here comes a 7-tackle set for Canterbury.
Well, that'll be a sigh of relief for Canterbury. Some great work from counties, especially from their forwards. They've done it all game, but going straight up the middle.
So Canterbury in this first 15 minutes, what is missing? From where they started to where they are now? What's been the difference?
Well, they started with such high intensity and charging runs from their middle straight up the guts, which is exactly what counties have maintained all game. You just feel like it's dropped off. You can see here they're trying to shift the ball. No one's really wanting to put their hand up like they were at the start of this game. And they've had to work so hard defensively. That's what they need. That's what they've been missing.
So off the back of some strong runs now, Canterbury into the county's end. And now Lotu finds some offside defenders. Fresh set of 6 coming up for Canterbury. So they haven't been too fond of the kick to touch so far. We may just see a tap and go here. A couple of locals talking game plans. So you talk about getting back to what was working. Looks like a few of the starters now for these middles back on the field for Canterbury. Samaili in the 20 jersey. Some very strong carries early on. Keep your eyes on her. So Tongiaso starts us off. She finds her front. Plays it back to Arona. Rapira.
Te O Haere Fox. Another good run.
Arona. Looking to link up with some runners, but happy to play it there, right in front of the post. And here they come. Canterbury down that left edge. Never looked like she was going to pass. McGregor Pakai. So nothing down this edge. Let's go back the other way. Let's see what we can find. Samaili bouncing off defenders before she's taken down there on tackle 4, I believe. Arona looks right, goes left. Rapid, a little pass over the top. It's juggled. And the county's defense prevails. No luck for Canterbury.
No, and you can see exactly what they were trying to do. Rapida, she tried to get that cutout ball over the top. Curtis almost gets a hand to it there. But good defence once again from this county side.
Yeah, I don't mind that from Curtis. Even if you get up nice and fast, if they're going to pass around you, it's got to be a very difficult pass. It's up in the air, difficult to pull back down. So great work there from the Counties right edge. Stowers, Rua. The two headgears combining.
The Stowers again from dummy half.
Oh,
Oh, strip penalty. Tell you what, she's been threatening all game, hasn't she? It's dangerous.
well, she takes off there with no support left or right. Still manages to split the defenders. Definitely a hand on that ball. So Canterbury so far behind on the scoreboard. They really needed to capitalise on those almost chances because they now have Counties coming straight back at them. Stowers still going. Just 10 metres out now. A lot of the Canterbury defence still getting back. They haven't got off their line. Stowers. Wide pass. Toa. Another wide pass. Looking for Sampson in the corner. Not much space to squeeze down there, and it looks like she's got a little pinky toe in touch. Must have been close. Maybe the nail of the pinky toe.
I was thinking, how did she manage to get through there? And as you said, would have just went over the line. Had not much space to work with at all. Great cutout ball from Toa and slams it down. But lucky our touchy was right there to see it. County is appealing, but he's saying no.
Well, it was a great attempt because the defence was there in time. It's just one-on-one with no room at all. She almost goes through. So Counties now, for not the first time, just jamming Canterbury inside their 10. There's a quick play of the ball. That's going to help. Arona scoots out. Look, thought about the little offload playing through the line. But she's taken down. No dummy half.
And you can just see the energy's been zapped out of this Canterbury side. Just moments like that. No one at dummy half. A lot of work for them to do. Great run.
That's a huge carry. They needed that. So Rapira kicks downtown. Taken on the full. Counties with all the territory for about 3/4 of this game. Toa. Ooh, pass left there for Kanitra Nathan. So the ruling is a forward pass.
Well, she had 3 players to choose from there, didn't she? No one knew who was going to take the ball then. That's what we love to see. Good call from our refs there. The umbrellas are out even. And not for the rain, but for the sun.
It's probably snowing. It'll be snowing at 2 o'clock.
Stunning day here at Ngāpuna White.
So it hasn't been a stunning day for the Canterbury attack, though. They had some joy very early on in this one. And since then, they've been struggling to get anything going. That Counties defence doesn't make things any easier.
No, they don't. They've been so strong all day. Not allowing this Canterbury side to get any quick play the balls. Just dominating the ruck.
So Lotu. There's a bit of play the ball. Arona.
So Milet goes straight over the top of one of the Canterbury defenders.
She's been my favourite player so far. So that one's taken on the full. So 7 tackle set here coming up for Counties.
And they want to take it quickly. Canterbury just getting back on side. No line speed defensively.
So Dalai Luma Luma from the tap restart, 7 tackle set. Curtis puts out the left hand fin, but she's wrapped up. 40 out now. Great. So Tuiala met by some strong defense here. And now it's Stowers. Oh, look out. There's a strong run and an offload. Oh, fighting over it.
Both Stowers and Tuiala there. Great run from Counties. Gets the offload, but it finds ground. Just a few little errors starting to creep into Counties' game, but they're up by so much on the scoreboard. 22 points. They're just chancing their arm, which you can do when you've got no scoreboard pressure. Good defense again from Curtis, just up in the face of Napa. We said it'll be a good challenge between these two centres.
Yeah, well, I thought a second half comeback might be on the cards, similar to the Roosters last night.
Well, I tell you what, I thought they were gone for all money. Who did you pick again for that game?
No, I did pick the Roosters. I thought
So.
I thought they had a bit more muscle in them, but it doesn't help when you lose your front rower on the first tackle of the game. So scrum down. Of course, looking ahead to the semi tonight, do you think it's going to be more of the same?
Yeah, Panthers, surely. I was born and bred in Penrith in the area. We're going for our...
Yeah, you've been telling everybody that for the last 4 years.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I have to. Because I reckon this... Oh, knock on there. But I have to. This might be our last one, I reckon.
Oh, big call. They got a good squad next year.
They do, but we're losing Jerome. We're losing James Fisher-Harris. It's just not going to be the same team.
Oh, nothing lasts forever.
It's been a good run.
That is.
So we might as well go one more, I say, this year. Your score prediction for tonight, I know Adam Blair, he thinks, what did he say? Golden point.
Golden point. Wow. I think it'll be a lot closer than last night's game. I don't know about golden point.
Oh no, apologies. He said golden point last night.
Oh.
Pappenhausen to kick the field goal. Storm just too dominant though, weren't they?
Well, much like Counties here today in this one. No let up here for Canterbury. Stowers. Lotto. Wide pass to Gray. Gray squaring up. Slicing through now. Gray. Can she find her support? She's not going to need it. Danny Nicole Gray. Busted defence wide open and finishes it off. What a try.
Oh, great try from Danny Nicole Gray, the halfback for this Counties side. One of the main ball players for this side. You see her gets the ball in hand, eyes up. This Canterbury defence slips through one defender, takes on the defensive line and just backs herself all the way in. Had plenty of options out on her right edge, putting the Canterbury defence in two minds.
Great stuff there. That's what you want from your halfback. Run first mentality. Shades of Jerome Hughes on that one.
I was just about to say that, just like Hughes last night. And as you said, just run first mentality. Not afraid to take on the defensive line.
So Shante Toa. Off the right foot, bit of an awkward angle. Ooh, just about sneaks in that left-hand corner, but it falls just short. Great to see Auntie in the house. Who is that? Is that the Canterbury James Bond?
Just watching some rugby league on his Saturday.
Yeah, nothing better on a Saturday afternoon. Especially a sunny one.
That's it, dry footy.
So plenty of rugby league coming up today. Of course, we've got the men's game here at 2 o'clock. We also got some rugby league coming at you on Sky from Rest Hills Park in Hamilton. It's Waikato taking on Counties Manukau in the men's competition. Should be an absolute cracker. Oh, big shot on Nathan. That looks like it hurt. She gets straight back to her feet. Counties just been relentless in this game. Loto goes herself this time. She's been such a great distributor of the football throughout this game. This time she tucks one up the jumper, gets a quick play the ball for her team. Some desperate defence here from Canterbury. Stowers thought about going herself. Gray again, instant replay. You cannot take your eyes off Danny Nicole Gray. She's an absolute razor blade with ball in hand. Cuts you wide open.
We're almost in the exact same place. She just scored the last one, back-to-back tries. As we said, so dangerous with the ball in hand, run first mentality. And have a look at this here. Stowers, eyes up football, knows exactly who to get the ball to. Straight between the Canterbury defenders on their line. And great work from Danny Nicole Gray. Her second for the day.
Product of Auckland girls grammar. Had a fantastic run. Great rugby league team these last few years. So I believe she's a year 13 this year, moving into the real world. What school did you go to, Courtney?
I was over in Sydney, St. Clair.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, I was hard at Penrith?
Out west.
They breed them tough out there. Rugby league, Heartland.
Who was the any emerging superstars you go to school with?
Who was there? I was there when it was like Michael Jennings, Wade Graham, all that crew.
Oh, way back then.
Yeah, way back in the Raz. Way back in the Raz.
Oh, all those retired guys. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Just like you, my bro.
So tour unsuccessful. The score remains 34 points to 4. Another look at this try from Danny Nicole Gray. You can't stop that a metre off your line, can you?
And they haven't been able to all day, unfortunately, this Canterbury side.
So this will take them to their third loss in this this rep season. It'll be County's third win, setting up an absolute tantalising matchup when they play the Vulcans. And that'll be on Sky next week. Definitely one to look forward to. Nathan, another strong carry. Stowers to Loto. Pihima. Great offload there. Now it's Rua down the sideline. Oh, we're coming back. The old fun police has blown his whistle. He's calling this one back.
But she's going to just put it down for good measure anyway.
Just in case the bunker change their mind. She'll put it down. There's a look at next week, Saturday, 5th of October. Counties taking on Auckland Vulcans. The battle of the heavyweights. What a game that's going to be.
And also those two sides, along with the Falcons, all at the top of the table. All fighting for a place in the finals. Just over 5 minutes left to play in this match between these two sides.
Oh.
Good run from Manu.
Strong D there from Toa. Great to see your halves getting stuck in.
Anga Philly, she's been strong today. This is when Canterbury are so good and so dangerous, when they get their forwards just rolling straight through the middle of the park, allowing Aruna to do stuff like that, just shoot straight out of dummy half.
Well, they'll be looking to build something going into next week. Oh, there's a kick there from McGregor Pakai. She had a similar kick in the first half. It's like a karate style kick.
I was going to say quite a high kicking style.
She just about caught the defenders out there. Unlucky with the bounce. County's back in possession with Curtis. Trying to spin to her front. She's had a lot of carries today. Pihima. Plays it back to Stowers. Loto. Deep pass out wide. Toa. Nice little floating pass. Finds Rua. Rua busy in this game. She's been on the wing so far in this tournament. Great to see her creeping inside. Getting plenty of ball. So there's a kick into the sun. It's taken well by Dana Napa. As she looks to go around Loto. So Canterbury, oh, ball comes loose. I think it's going to be play on. It was a one-on-one attempt. Sampson. She was unlucky earlier in the second half, but this time the flag stays down. And Counties just banging. Nails in the coffin.
Well, they are. And when Canterbury lost that ball, who else was there but Rua and Stowers to pick it up and go straight onto the offense, shifting the ball out to their left edge. And we'll get another look at it here. Canterbury just trying to work the ball off their own line. And they just loose carry there. Rua onto Stowers, finding Sampson out on that left edge.
Yeah, well, I think that's been one of the most impressive things about this County's performance is their defense on the back of the kick chase. So how many times have we seen Canterbury unable to get out of their 10-metre or even kicking from inside their 20?
And it just maintains and builds that pressure, doesn't it? Canterbury having to work so hard all game and then coming up with errors like that, just handing the ball straight back to this County side, and they'll punish you for it.
We talk about maintain and build. Look at the crowd on the hill. Just getting bigger and bigger. They're going to run out of space up there.
Best place to watch rugby league, I reckon, when you're on like one of the hills, sunny Saturday afternoon.
Couple of beers. Roll down the hill.
That might be you. It's probably a good thing you're up here in commentary and not out there.
Yeah, best seat in the house. when you're doing the commentary. Toa, unsuccessful from the sideline. 38 points to 4. Looks like 90 seconds left in this one. He's rolling down the hill for sure.
Sun's out, guns out, singlet even. Working on their tans. .35-minute halves, so just under a minute left to play here. Surely they want to kick it deep and just...
Might be a little short one here. So probably not the person you want to kick to, Lisa Rua. She's been a nightmare for them all day. So is this lady, Pihima. So Alva'a back on the field for the last couple of minutes. Stowers to Loto. Loto still playing like they're trying to win the game here, Counties. But there goes the Huda. And won the game they have. 38 points to 4 over Canterbury.
Smiles all round for this county's side. They currently sit third on the table, but this win will bump them up. However, the rest of the teams still to play this weekend.
So 38 points to 4. All smiles and hugs down there. It's what it's all about, isn't it?
It is. And most of these players, they all know each other. They're all friends. Get that white line fever. Know you go into battle out there on the field, but all smiles and hugs after.
So some of these second half highlights, and it was all counties.
Well, it was, and it was Rairi to open up this second half. So close to the line, and just gets through 2 of the Canterbury defenders to open up the scoring for her side. They were already ahead on the scoreboard. You have a look at this one. The ball shifts out to Danny Nicole Gray, who just plays running football, slips through the defensive line and backs herself all the way. The first of 2 tries for her here today. Had support on her right edge as well.
She really found her rhythm in that second half, didn't she?
Well, she did. Her tail was up and she goes straight over for a double, back-to-back tries. Just shows and goes herself.
And then this one here, we spoke about the defensive pressure of counties. Really, really tells the tale for that try.
Well, they were up in their face, weren't they? They forced the error. And then Rua, who was busy all game, was there to pick it up. Hands it on to Stowers, who was also huge for this county side. The headgear to headgear, and then they shift the ball out to the left edge to Sampson, who goes over in the left corner.
Great finisher of tries, isn't she? Even that one that was almost tried disallowed. That time there, though, she sneaks in. 38 points to 4. Straight back on the plane for the counties girls.
Well, it'll be a happy flight back to Tamaki, won't it, for them?
So Canterbury going through their paces. I spoke just after half-time about Anika Gates-Thorne. So this is a girl in the 14 jersey there. It's her first time playing league this year. Another, like a lot of girls down in Canterbury, she's a rugby union convert. But in her first year of league, able to make the rep team here for Canterbury. Great stuff.
Well, she's seen the light, hasn't she?
She
She's
has.
come over. She's come over to rugby league, which we love to see.
She knows the Wa's got a team next year. I'm sure a lot of people looking forward to that one. So we're going to have a chat with the county's captain, who I believe is sidelined.
Well done on the win. It seems like you had a lot of ball there and were able to march down the field. How did you feel about the game today?
It was a really good game. We've been practicing how to keep the ball and good ball and just the spine taking control. But yeah, Canterbury gave it to us. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. The forwards seemed to get a lot of momentum forward. Was that what you thought as well?
Yeah, our forward pack is really strong. Our aim is to really hit that middle so we can open it up for the backs, and the backs are just finishing the job for us.
And who was the standout player for you?
We have a lot of talent in our team, but I think Shanice, she's a good player to look out for. We had a couple of debuts. Barbara did well, and Layla, but yeah.
That's good, well done, and good luck for next week.
Thank you.
So hit it up the middle, open it up for the backs. That's not a secret plan, is it? It's not a secret plan, but you just cannot stop it.
You can't, especially when they have such strong forwards up through the middle. As you said, Barbara Ova on debut today in the number 8 jersey, she was strong, but also the speed that they have when they do get the ball out to their edges, as you said, just impossible to stop.
Well, it's all coming together for counties. Of course, Barbara Alvar, I thought she had played already, did not look out of place one bit. Just slots straight in there. So I believe we got the Canterbury captain down there for a chat also.
Cue. Hey, Shade, unfortunately you couldn't get the win there. How was that for you today?
Kia ora, tuatahi rā, ka tuku mihi ki tō mātou whānau o mātou hoa I tai mai I tēnei rā. Rā, ko rātou o Waitaha e tai mai ana I tēnei rā, kia tautoko I a mātou, e tākoro ana I tēnei kēmu, rā ko te riki, no reira tēnei rā, te mihi kia rātou. Yeah, unfortunate loss today. Really tough one because we knew we had to come out and bring it. We did have a plan to come out, you know, focus on the defence, earn the right to go wide, but unfortunately they had some really strong runners in the middle, which is fortunate for them, so that really put us on the back burner. But yeah, just gutted we couldn't get the job done, especially for our whānau and friends that showed up big time for us today.
It seemed like you just couldn't get enough ball to build momentum throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough when you're on the back burner trying to hunt the ball to get that back. So, unfortunately, we didn't have enough ball to really put them on the chase. And so that's always a tough game when you're playing more defence than attack.
And who was the standout player for you?
Oh, I think our forwards really showed up for us today, so I really want to put it out there to our forwards. They've really been grinding hard for us in the middle, and that's what really sets the platform for us to go wide, so we know that off that setting then we can earn that right to go wide. So today it was our forwards.
Well, thank you, and good luck for next week.
Oh, thank you. Tēnā koutou I mātakitaki mai I tautoko I a mātou o Waitaha. Tēnei rā te aroha kia koutou katoa. Kia ora.
Oh, nei rā te mihi, kia Shade. We always love hearing from her. Her first mihi was to thank everyone, all the supporters that showed out in Canterbury, and just then thanking everyone that watched today through Sky Sport. But I mean, she's such a great talker of the game, isn't she? Gave us really good insight, and she said they didn't earn that right today.
No, for sure. She mentioned not enough ball. The ball they did get, it was 5 metres out from their try line. So tough game for them, some tough games coming up, as you could see there on your screen. But if you had to pick a player, that I'm going to pick mine first, the number 20 for Canterbury, Samaili. What a talent.
Well, she was outstanding today. Now we get a look. Well, that was the updated table there. Counties, they'll jump ahead. However, the rest of the teams have to play today. Another standout for me and every week for Canterbury is Arona. Just great service out in dummy half.
So a few closing words here on the debrief from Lewis Papali'i. Another successful day for counties as their campaign rolls on. Thank you for joining us. down here at Ngāpua Sports Reserve. We'll be with you later on for some more rugby league.
Ka kite.